28 May 2021, 43rd GST Council meeting was held under the backdrop of severe second wave of COVID pandemic, and the council took certain important decisions in order to extend relief to the taxpayers and also to the general public by way of exemptions, rate reductions, and also extending the compliance dates. Now in this video, I will try to give a gist of important announcements that have been made in this 43rd GST Council meeting. For general public, there were further reliefs that were provided on import of COVID-19 related goods, including oxygen concentrators. Let's say if an importer procures the notified items by paying the price, by paying the consideration, the same has now been exempted from the IGST. So earlier these imports were exempted only if they are donated by foreign parties. That is, if they are gifted by the foreign parties. Now, however, even if some importer imports by paying the price, the same will be exempted from the IGST. However, the import is subject to the condition that this needs to be donated to the government or authorized agencies for free distribution. So this exemption will remain in force up to 31st August 2021, and the exemption has been extended to amphotericin B injection in view of rise in black fungus cases. So because previous exemptions, during the time of that exemption, there was no black fungus cases, and now since these have surfaced, government felt that exemption needs to be provided to this injection, and now it has been provided. So there will be no IGST on import of injection. So it is important to note that this exemption is not applicable if one intends to distribute privately or for own consumption. In all these cases, 12% IGST will continue to apply. So similarly, various other exemptions and rate changes were announced for other sectors for which notifications are yet to be issued, including in the sectors of real estate, education, and etc. Government has issued a series of notifications on 1st June 2021 as part of these GST Council decisions, and one such notification pertains to amnesty scheme for return filing defaulters. So I would like to brief you about this amnesty scheme, which is first of the kind since the inception of GST. So GST bought ready data of return defaulters to government across the country, and there was concern on number of returns which were not filed owing to the high late fees. One has to pay the late fee irrespective of the fact whether the return to be filed is nil return or otherwise. So in order to enable filing of return in all these cases, an amnesty scheme has been announced by way of notification on 1st June 2021, and the salient features of this scheme are: so any return not filed between July 2017, that is since inception of GST, till 30th April 2021 can now be filed, and the maximum late fee is capped at rupees 500 in case where the tax is payable, rupees 250 in case where there are nil returns that needs to be filed. So as per original scheme, the late fee is calculated at the rate of rupees 50 per day, which is however capped at rupees 5,000 maximum. So this 5,000 has now become rupees 250 or rupees 500. In the revised scheme, the late fee continues to be applicable each month. So if the total returns to be filed are, let's say, 10, the late fee would be rupees 5,000 or rupees 2,500 as the case may be. So in order to avail the late fee waiver, the return shall be furnished maximum by 31st August 2021. So there is a time limit that has been given. Within this time limit, if all the backlog returns are filed, then this benefit can be availed. Now after this period, unless extension is granted, this amnesty scheme will not be available. So another significant announcement is, with effect from June 2021, the overall scheme of late fee has been revised, and the upper limit has been capped starting from rupees 250 for nil returns, rupees 1,000 in case of turnover up to rupees 1.5 crores, and rupees 2,500 in case turnover is between 1.5 crores and 5 crores. So therefore, for all these taxpayers who fall into these categories, the upper limit has been revised to these new limits instead of the original limit of rupees 5,000. So the idea is to bring relief to the SME sector. So the upper limit continues to be rupees 5,000 in case of those categories whose turnover exceeds rupees 5 crores. Another important change is in section 50, which was amended by Finance Act 2021. Now this amendment has been notified and made live. So section 50, which deals with interest on tax due or tax liability, was amended to compute on outstanding liability net of ITC balance in credit ledger. So this is made effective from 1st June 2021 with retrospective effect from 1st July 2017, that is since beginning of the GST. So this burning issue, which has been pending since many days, can be put to rest now by virtue of this notification, and all those stakeholders and all those taxpayers who are burdened with interest liability can now relax, as the new computation will be effective from 1st June 2021 and that too with retrospective effect. So there are also amendments in filing of annual return. Certification by chartered accountant has been removed with effect from financial year 2020-21 and the notification to this effect to be released soon. Filing of GST or 9 annual return will continue to be optional for turnovers up to 2 crores. So that's all for this time. For more updates, you may visit our website www.migst.com. Thank you.